too.
Hey, you know, I got to send you an email. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Okay. What's your name again? I got to email you. Oh, it's Amanda. Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah, come on. It takes a minute sometimes. Okay,
oh my
Amanda.
God.
It takes just a minute. I'm trying to find something. All right, I'm going to send you this email, and it goes with the K's. You understand? Because I want to have fun today. I mean, you know, it's reality day, right?
It's reality day.
All right, now wait a minute. All right, now wait a minute. I got a question for you, okay? I got a question for you.
Yes.
Okay, am I wrong? I want to know this. By the way, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, they're having reality day down at the Civic Center here in Gilmer County, and I'm not making light of it because we're going to go down there. I usually get escorted out. They don't let me stay very long. And I go down there and I tell the kids some real stories. Kids, come over here. Let me tell you what really happens out there, okay? Just joking. But they do a great job. They do an outstanding job. It's Family Connections, I think, is the host. Am I right?
Yeah. And just to be clear, these aren't little kids. These are like...
No, this is the high school.
Yeah.
Right. So they bring the high school...
Just to be clear to everyone.
Okay, but they bring the... I'm trying to be clear to everyone. What are you implying? What the hell? So anyhow, they bring the kids down, right, from the high school, and they go in and they get jobs. They pull jobs, and one is a welder, and one actually gets a big job with a lot of money, and then you just pull these random jobs, and if that's the job you have, then you have to get housing, you have to buy food, okay? You have to buy food. You have to get a loan for a car. They go over there and, you have a calculator and you have your money, and it's a month, okay? It's how much a month you have. And you're like, I'm out of money. I need to get a car because I can't get to work. Well, you can't afford that fancy car, so this is what we're going to get. And it really is, it's good. I'm just going to leave it there. It's an outstanding thing to do. FetchYourNews.com. We volunteer every year. Lonnie will be down there today. He does a great job, okay? He does a great job. Sam, it might be down there now. I'm not for sure. Help him set up or help him get the day going. But Sam's involved today. Okay. We always work reality day here at the company for that. I'm not joking. Usually I stress because I work a table and I'm like, kid, let me tell you what really happened. So anyhow, in the careers, now think about what's been on our TV and has saturated our children, okay? Now think about this, Amanda. If it's reality day, should they not put, Playboy model in there as a career? Porn star as a career? I know I'm wrong, but am I wrong? I mean, do you not pay attention what they are pasting on TV? They blame Donald Trump for this morality, just our collapse of morality in this country. Do you think Donald Trump is the collapse of morality of this country? I mean, this happened in what, 2006, 10 years ago? Is it 10, 11 years ago? Right?
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying it's okay, but it's just, I mean, if it's reality day, I would love for reality to hit home for America in some ways. I want to cover this. I'm going to have fun today. We're talking about California. We're talking about the serious things. I promise that. But I came in this morning, I said, I want to have some fun today. So this is reality day, right?
Right.
So I spell K with a cool, right? I mean, I do understand it's C-O-O-L, right? Are you over there, damn it, or not? Act like I'm talking to you.
I'm saying right.
No, you're not. So anyhow, so I understand it. But I like to joke around. I spell it with a K, right?
Right.
There you go. That's better. No, you're supposed to say, why do you spell it with a K?
Why do you spell it with a K?
Did you get any of the lines I emailed you this morning? I emailed you your lines. You can't even read off the teleprompter. Obama could read off the teleprompter. What the hell's wrong with you today? All right, anyhow. So I like the so late 60s, right? Somewhere around the late 60s, just say it. Early 70s, just say it. I mean, I'm not saying I was there, but let's just pretend I know a little about it, okay? You know, the doctor came in and gave you the results as he was smoking, right? You don't know that. You do not know that. The doctor come in, he's like, you know, giving you the results, ma'am. Let me tell you the results of your test. While the doctor's smoking. In the late 50s, I think early 60s, I can't remember, I didn't do it. Actually, doctors would prescribe smoking to calm down, relax, have a cigarette, right? So here I am. Now, my family's from North Carolina, so it's like a religion there. You're supposed to. Don't get mad at me, Tar Heel fans or whoever you are. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, okay? But it is, you know, they're from North Carolina. And, you know, I have actually, I grew up, this is reality today, I have been in a tobacco barn. Have you ever been in a tobacco barn, Amanda?
No.
You had no business in there. Trust me.
I wouldn't tell you if I was in there anyway.
That's exactly right. You need to keep that to yourself. If you've ever been in a tobacco barn, hay barn, any barn, keep it to you, okay? Keep your barn stories to yourself, okay? So anyhow, I've been in a tobacco barn, you know, the tobacco hanging up and drying in North Carolina. I know where Winston-Salem is. I know where R.J. Reynolds is. But back then, you know, well, not 50s. I wasn't in the 50s. But back then, late 60s, 70s, you're from North Carolina. You're supposed to smoke. It's like the law. What do you mean you don't smoke? Now, my parents did not drink. My parents did not drink, okay? Did not. But smoke... I mean, we had every decorative ashtray there was. We had the stand up next to the chair ashtray with the big glass, right? We had that ashtray, right? Had that one, okay? There was not a table that didn't have an ashtray. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just putting it out there, right? So, I mean, you know, and when, you know, we're kids, there's like 5 of us in the house, right? And... you know, they come out with the warning labels, all right, for on the side of cigarettes, right? Health warning labels on the side of cigarettes. You know, my whole family is the poster child for warning labels on the side of cigarettes. All right, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to knock mom and dad. Take it easy, okay? Take it easy, all right? Not trying, because there's a lot of them. Don't act like you don't remember going to the store at like 12 years old. Or, you know, and getting a pack of cigarettes for your mom. Like you didn't do that. And they never asked. You go down and say, hey, you know, my mom needs a pack of cigarettes. They knew what they smoked. I mean, you could, I don't know why I'm going there, but it's just, you know, it's where I come from. It's where the hell I come from. You should know. And, you know, my mom smoked Kools. There you go, putting it on the street. Mom smoked Kools. So you go down to the store, right? And I didn't put a pack up, you know, and there's the Kools, K-O-O-L. So, you know, I don't care. Back then, I'm going to tell you something. You could get mad. You know, let me tell you, let me just go here. We maybe should not have smoked as much as we did in the 50s and 60s, okay? We may should have not let 10-year-olds walk to the corner store and say, Mom wants a pack of cigarettes. Well, maybe we should have never done that. I tell you what we did know, though. We knew what damn bathroom to go in. We knew if they'd give us a pack of cigarettes to take home to Mom, okay? Well, at least when we stopped on the way home, we knew to go in the boys' room. I'm just saying. I don't know why the hell I'm going here. So you go down the corner store and you know, Mom needs cigarettes. That's all you had to say. They knew Mom smoked Kools. They knew them, right? And then the guy at the store says, hey, does Gerald need some Winstons? So my dad smoked Winstons. Mom smoked Kools. That's why I spell K Kools, right? There you go. I know it's a big story. You wanted to hear it. So anyhow, right? So I'm going to tell you what. I never liked the Kools. Because when I started stealing my mom and dad's cigarettes, oh my God, there you are out there. Hey, Amanda, now I'm not asking you to get personal or nothing. I'm not asking if your mom and dad smoked, but when you was a kid, you ever steal a cigarette?
Yes.
Did you?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's why I like her.
And guess what brand they were?
Go for it.
Kool's.
That's why I like her, boy. You knew your line that time. So anyhow, but I couldn't take the Kools. Like, so when you're stealing cigarettes from your parents and your kid, you know, and you slip a cigarette, you know, it's pretty bad. You know, you go in there and there's 20. Sorry, 20 in a pack. You flip the pack open and you get one out and you're like, you ruffle up the pack a little bit because it's a new pack and Dad just took one out and he might notice that another one's missing or so forth. I knew the whole stealing cigarette scene, but I could not smoke the Kools. The Kools were too rough. I'm like, Mom, you're just way, that's too rough. I can't take the menthol. I need a Winston, all right? Anyhow, you know, it's tough when you're 8. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. That was really a joke, okay? So anyhow, so, you know, hey, we had cigarettes, all right? Then there's the second reason. I mean, let's just say it's 1972, and you're watching TV, and this guy, the Kool-Aid Man, right? Remember the Kool-Aid Man? Like it's 1972. You got the packs, right? It's like 5 for $1. Your mom had a kitchen drawer that you couldn't hardly open because it was stuffed packs of Kool-Aid. Anytime you went to the grocery store, you had to have 10 packs, throw them in a buggy, right? And you had to get what? The secret ingredient. Come on, Amanda, what's the secret ingredient? I sent you the picture. Don't tell me, I'm not going to call the name. If you do not know the secret ingredient that you had to buy to go with the 10 packs every time you went to the grocery, there you go, the 25-pound bag of sugar, right? I mean, you bought this monster bag of sugar that you had to tote in the house, right? Put the Kool-Aid, and you got Kool-Aid Man there. It's spelled with a K. And Mom bought what? I know what you're thinking now. I'm drinking too much Kool-Aid in the morning. So Mom bought 10 packs, no matter if you need them or not. And they went in the drawer. I mean, there was never a shortage. Mom, we're out of Kool-Aid. We'll make some. It was up to me to judge for all the friends, okay? To judge for all the friends how much sugar went in. So you got the big pitcher, right? Nobody's looking. You can't find the big spoon. Don't tell me what you did, right? Because I know what you did. And then you got the Kool-Aid for the whole neighborhood. Everybody had Kool-Aid. Took a Kool-Aid break, and then you can run around the bases for another 2 hours. Just saying. I just needed to explain why I spell cool with a K. Was that worth the time? Boy, I take crickets over there. I asked her, I said, will you pay attention today? And please, help me out from time to time? Nothing. Nothing. Did you understand my story?
The days when you had to put sugar in the Kool-Aid.
What?
I just don't remember the days when you had to put sugar in the Kool-Aid.
You don't?
No.
It comes sweetened now?
Well, now it does, but I vaguely remember Mom having to put sugar in it, but I'd totally forgotten about that.
You forgot you had to have the secret ingredient?
The secret ingredient.
Oh, man, you got 1 pack, right?
No, now it's totally sugar. So you're good to go. Just water.
No. You got 1 little pack, and it was like, 5 for $1. And you had a drawer in the kitchen, and that drawer had more packs of Kool-Aid, and there was the cherry, and there's the flavors, right? And you ripped that thing open, you poured that in there, and then you got that sugar bag, and you poured it in there till you thought it was enough. And then you tasted it with the big spoon. No, a little more sugar, all right? And your mom told you, make some Kool-Aid. You know how to make Kool-Aid. Put a pack in a pitcher and put some sugar in it. All right, it's not that hard. No wonder 10-year-old boys were riding bicycles for 3 hours nonstop when we made sugar Kool-Aid, right?
Yeah, we're all groggy and tired these days.
Exactly. You know what? I'm glad you said that, because now they go to the store and they get like those power drinks, And my mom didn't say get a Powerade out and replenish your electrolytes. What the hell? No, we drank Kool-Aid, right?
Yeah, we were all jacked up back then.
Yeah, we were jacked up, but we didn't have an energy drink. We didn't have 5-hour energy drinks and all these energy drinks. Anyhow, there's the answer to why I spell Kool-Aid with a K. Cool with a K, right? I thought it was a good explanation. Cigarettes. Oh my God. You know, back then the doctor would prescribe it. The doctor come in and give you. If you grew up, what the hell's wrong with American reality? If you grew up in let's call it 1971, just for argument's sake, and you don't remember Friday night the dining room table, and your mom and dad, and your mom's got the the high hair, you know, up here, right? You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? No, you don't understand. You're too young. So it's like the 1970s hairdo up here. And you don't have the mom, okay, and dad, and the neighbor, Charles and Charlene, Jean and Gloria. Yeah, Jean and Gloria. And Danny and Nancy. If you didn't have the dining room table with 8 chairs, okay, and playing cards and the smoke rolling out of that dining room where they were smoking ashtrays everywhere, and they're playing cards, right? Your parents. And you got in trouble for trying to listen because they were talking about everybody in the neighborhood. Everybody in the neighborhood, they were talking. You hear what happened up here? You hear what happened up there? You know this one and that one. You know this one. Boom. They were getting all the news out, right? But you wanted to check it out. You got in trouble. You got sent downstairs. Kids, if they heard a kid, they could hear a kid get to the top step. No matter, you have all the kids downstairs. They bring all the kids. They send the kids downstairs in the basement, right? And we just could tear up anything all night long because they didn't care. We're on a bi-level. They're playing cards. They're smoking. They're not drinking. They didn't drink, but they're smoking, playing cards. But if you were the kid that wanted to slip up to that top step and see if you could hear something, they knew. They could tell. The mom ear could tell. You're on the top step. Get back down those steps, young man. We need to take a break. The next hour is going to be very serious. We've had a lot of fun, but it is reality day. So I'm trying to think of things that are reality that are going on, and it's just an interesting day. Hey, you know what? I went to a comedy club last night, okay? Amanda, did you get the script? Where is the comedy club? What comedy club did you go to? That was your line. I'm going to try it again, okay?
Where was it at?
No, wait for me to give the line. See if you can deliver your side. I went to a comedy club last night.
Oh, where was the comedy club at?
That was so phony. It's like you're reading from a script. The comedy club was the Blue Ridge City Council meeting. Where's my drum roll when I come up with these? Yeah, exactly. Got wishy-washy Donna Whitener. Wishy-washy Whitener, the mayor. I don't know what the town hall was about myself. Take a break.